I pray that you all are ready for tonight. Tonight, we're talking about passion, purpose, and profit. And so, basically, what I want to talk to you tonight, what I'm saying when I say this is that your passion doesn't have to always just be your passion. Your passion can actually turn into your purpose and your profit. What am I mean when I say that? Well, I would say that it's been about 15 years that I have been empowering women, motivating women, assisting women, doing everything with women. And for many years I did this absolutely positively free. I did all of it free. I loved it. It was truly my passion. I was over the women's ministry at Mount Olive. I was over the women's ministry almost 10 years, almost 10 years. And so everything that involved a woman, it fell up under me. Whenever a woman got sick, whenever a woman gave birth to a child, whenever a woman had a crisis, it was always me that they called. I was over the women's ministry and I did it for many, many years. It was my passion. I loved it. I still love it. And I did it without even expecting anything. Why? Because it was my passion. When you are passionate about something, you will do it for free. Because when you're passionate about it, you absolutely, positively eat it, sleep it, dream it. It is on the forefront of your mindset all of the time. So now it turns out as your passion. Turns out that you start doing it because you really, really enjoy it, because you really like it. But later on, you learn that it's your God given purpose. You learn that it's your purpose by trial and error because you're doing it, you're enjoying it, you're seeing results from it. But then you realize, hey, I'm called to do this. This is my purpose. And so then when you realize that it's your purpose, then things begin to develop more. You begin to develop more skills. I developed more skills. That is when I started going into doing all the women's conferences. That is when I started doing all of the women's events. And I was doing all of that, all of it. And I was doing it absolutely, positively free. A lot of the times I spent my personal money. You will do that at times for your passion. Sometimes it turns out that way. I cannot tell you that you will never do that. But what I do want to tell you is that you should not do it long term. Because if you do it long term, then it's a hobby and not a business. And so you do it so long, you really enjoy it, it's your passion. And then you really learn what your purpose is. I learned that my purpose was for me to push women, for me to empower women. I learned that my purpose was to help women see that there is greater in them and that there is also greater on the other side. And so, therefore, I went on to develop more things for women, right? And so it's been about a year and a half, honestly, where I saw and I learned that I could take my passion and my purpose and turn it into profit. And the only way that I was able to learn that was by trial and error. You try this, you try that. But see, sometimes the difference between me and other people, a lot of people will try something, and if it doesn't work, they won't try it again. See, I'm just the opposite. I will try it again and again and again until I get it right. And what I'm trying to say is that you got to be willing to do the same thing in your business. You cannot give up when something does not turn out the way that you would have hoped that it would turn out. No, you got to get up and you got to do it again. You can't just let it go. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people plan things. A lot of people try to implement things. But if it doesn't turn out right, then they give up. What I'm saying to you is that you cannot do that in your business. Now, I would say that Kenya and Renaya, I think that Renaya and Kenya are kind of where I am when I talk about passion. And I say that because Kenya is very passionate about working out. And Renaya is very passionate about baking, right? You like to bake. Kenya likes to work out, right? And so with that, then you kind of see that it can be more than something that you just enjoy. You see that it can be your purpose, right? And so then you find a way to turn it into your profit. And that's where Kenya is right now, and that's where Renaya is right now, trying to go to the full profit. And the way that you get there is you try things. Pastor Harrison, you try things. You jump out there and you try it. I wouldn't say that writing is your passion. I wouldn't say that. But I will say that you have seen that it could be your purpose and that it could turn into profit. I don't know anybody that loves to write. I know I don't. In fact, it's a chore. It's a chore. Kenya, you love to write?
I wouldn't be getting a doctorate degree if I didn't.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you better than most. I don't know many that love to write. I don't love to write.
I love to write.
You love to write? Mm-hmm. Oh, so that is your passion?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know that. Okay, so you are taking your passion, turning it into your purpose, and you're going to make it a profit. So the only way to make it a profit is what I'm trying to get you to see is that you got to be willing to try something. And each of you that's on right now, you're trying something, right? But I want to challenge you to take it another step. Now, Kenya, you kind of already there. Those of you, you all don't know. Kenya has or is in the process of launching a 4-week coaching program just like we have been doing here. And it should be coming out very, very soon. So she kind of working her way on over into more of the profit side. Yeah, more of the profit side. And so that's what you got to do. You got to be willing to move away from passion, purpose to the profit side. And I am full-fledged in the profit side. I mentioned to you all, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, I realized that in the large group that we were given too much free content. And not that we won't do stuff here and there. Haven't been on there because of Lent. And I'm praying about how I will go back and how often I will go back. Because in the large group, and you will be able to see this because two of you have started your pages, Kenya and Pastor Harrison. You'll be able to see who is really participating and who is commenting and who is being engaged. And what I found in the large group was there was not that many people being engaged. And let me tell you something about your groups, right? People don't know it, but if your group is under, I believe it's like 500, right? Or your page. No, your group, not your page. It does not do that on the page, but on the group. Every time somebody sees something,
it show you.
Yes, it does.
That's how mine, yeah.
Is it doing it? See it? Is it doing it on your page?
No, it's just doing it in my group. So I can tell when people see a post but don't respond.
Correct. It does that in the group. It doesn't do it on the page. And that's how you know that's how you know when people are engaged and when people are not engaged. So it is very important to move from passion to purpose to ultimately profit. You do not want to stay in the passion and purpose season long. You want to move over to profit. And right now, that's where I am. I am in the season of profit. I have moved far beyond passion and purpose. Why? I done had years of passion. I done had years of purpose, and I fully know what both are. But I'm ready to see what this full season of profit is going to be like. Anybody else there ready to see what that full season of profit is going to be like? Yes. That's what we got to get. We can't just stay in the passion. We can't just really continue to really like what it is that we do. No.
No. That's what I realized too. Even with my wellness and fitness stuff, I was sharing so much for free. And people, take what you say. They won't even, I post something, say it's just about intermittent fasting, and people won't even like it, but they'll use my strategy and benefit from it, but won't even support me with a like or, hey girl, you said that and I started doing it and it really worked. Like, I'm like, I'm not going to be teaching all this wellness stuff and not profiting off of it.
You learn the hard way.
I did.
You learn the hard way. You really do. And that's what you got to do. You want to build, but at the same time, you don't want people to just take. And at least,
so now ain't nothing free. Nothing.
At least not say, say something, have something to say at some point. And that's how you move from passion, purpose to profit. So that's where you got to get to. So what you all have to do is you have to begin to develop strategies as to how you will go to profit. There are many ways, there are many things that can be developed to go to profit. You just got to decide how you will go to profit. I decided that my profit is going to be coaching, individual coaching, group coaching, workshops. That's what I decided that my profit will be. Now, each of you have to decide what your profit will be. And basically, all I'm saying is, what are you going to do to make a profit? What are you going to do to make a profit? I got to tell you that writing a journal and writing the book is not going to be enough for you to make profit. Because the truth of the matter is, you got to spend money to even get that started, right? But along with your journal or your book or your products, Renaya, you got to be willing to develop something outside of that, right? You got to develop something outside of that, like a workbook to go along with your journal or a class to go along with your book. That's how you step out of your comfort zone to go from passion to purpose to profit. Renaya, for you, you might want to go into a group where you'll be teaching people that don't know nothing about baking. And you charge them for it. But they got to pay you up front to even get in your group. That's how you go from passion to purpose to profit. You get them to pay. You do just like I'm doing. It don't have to be 6 weeks. It could be 4 weeks. It could be twice. And you don't teach them everything, but you start out, say you just want to teach them one specialty thing that you cook. And what you do is like one of your desserts. And what you do is you break it down in stages. You start out with what you will need. That's one night. Then you go into how to do preparation. Right? That's another night. Then you go into exactly the certain ingredients that you need for what it is that you're preparing. Preparation and ingredients, two different things. Two different things. And then another week could be, you need to get one of them things I told y'all to invest, Renaya. And then you let them, you do an open thing and let them watch you. But they got to pay you. You get what I'm saying?
A lot of people doing that.
Oh, see, I didn't even know, but that's just what God just told me to tell you. And you do it in your own circle. You got to build your own tribe. Got to build your own tribe. People are paying for stuff now, and people are liking stuff.
I feel like that's what.
Huh? Go ahead.
I feel like that's what I'm dealing with because I don't taught so many people. Like I have a coworker at my job. I don't taught her how to make treats, and it kind of like got discouraging a little bit because her mom knows so many people. So she just started lunching off on stuff that I taught her, and I still feel like I'm in the baby processing mode.
And you just taught her for free. You didn't make no.
And she money off of it.
You didn't make no money off of it. Right?
No.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. You need to come up with a package. You need to come up with a fee. You need to make something off of it. Yeah, you can't give it away for free. And so what I heard you say is you taught somebody how to bake something that you bake. And because her mom knows a lot of people, What you taught her is jumping off more than you do it. Is that what I heard you say, Renaya?
Yes, because I had taught her how to make candy apples and all that other kind of stuff, those kind of treats. And she started doing it. Her mom knows people that has parties, and she said, "Well, my daughter can make these," and she put her out there by word of mouth. And since she's been booked at parties, people at parties been inquiring and want her to do this and want her to do that.
Now that's some pain right there. That bring tears to your eyes.
Yeah. But you gotta smile. Right, you gotta smile because you're glad that they're moving up. But you be like, dang, did I put my own foot in my mouth? I've been trying to get the right foot forward. I'm like it's a struggle.
We got to get you.
But
okay.
I have the same recurring customers. The customers say, "Oh, it's good." They'll give out word of mouth, and people come back to me. But you be want to have that same big pop where you have this real big gathering.
Okay, well, we gonna get you a big gathering before then, but I promise you, in July, you gonna have that same response. But now here's what you got to do.
Okay.
Here's what you got to do. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
I was gonna make some treats and take pictures and post it, showing what I'm able to do. Because I did have a customer tell me, "Well, I thought you had stopped selling because I didn't see you post anything or advertise anymore."
Okay, hold on.
I had fell off when it came down to school.
Okay, hold on. Did you get with Kenya so Kenya could make you some images?
No. I need to.
Shame on you. You need some images for Mother's Day right now. And school will not get in the way. You have to do your posting in the morning as soon as you get up. Don't wait till your day gets started.
Okay.
I need you to get with Kenya.
You can send me some stuff that you've done before that you already have pictures of, and I'll work with that.
That's what we got to do, Renaya. And this is what I need everybody to do. When Renaya does this, I need all of us to share it. But Renaya, you got to get on Facebook more. You got to get on there more. I know you don't like it, but you got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do it. I need you to be talking to Kenya no later than Thursday.
Okay.
And you need to have something out for Mother's Day by Saturday.
Okay.
I know you're driving trying to get the kids home, but I'm telling you, you got to do that. Tonight, hey, Erica, tonight we're talking about passion, purpose, and profit.
Renaya, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
If you would do that, Renaya, and get with me, would you meet me halfway? I'm trying so that I could perhaps take some to my church. In order to support you, I would get something and give it to the ladies at my church. And if you put your business card on it as well, so it can take it. That can take it to the Brooksville area. Okay? And then I'm
yes, ma'am, I can. Thank you so much.
So and then that way I can my connection, I can give it out to you as well.
And that's something
Thank you so much. I am very appreciative.
And all I need, you saw the one time you posted, I hit it and I shared it, but I need you to post some more. I need you to be posted at least every other day, Renaya. You need to do it first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Or you need to do it at night. You got to do it.
Or on your lunch.
Yes, or on your lunch break. And once you put it out there, all you got to do is reshare.
Okay.
You can reshare. You don't have to create another post. Reshare. That's how everybody is going to go from passion to purpose to profit. And we're going to help you get that out there. But Mother's Day, you need to be doing something. Something for Mother's Day. Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to work on something for me. For me, for Mother's Day. I need you to tell me what you can create for me to give away to the ladies at my church for Mother's Day. That's what I need you to do. I need you to be on your, I need you to get thinking. That's what I need you to do. And you need to get with me.
Okay.
You need to get with me next week.
Real soon.
But when you get to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
conference, I'm telling you, when you get to the conference, that's it. That's it. It's going to open up. And I told you to prepare for that. Prepare for that. Right? Do not let what happened.
Yes, ma'am.
Do not let what happened discourage you. You are going to go from passion, purpose to profit. We just got to get you going. We got to get you going. All right? And it's going to start right here. You need to get with Kenya. You need to get with Kenya by Thursday. You and Kenya need to be talking by Thursday. Okay? All right.
Okay.
So we're going to prepare now to go to